Hello everyone, welcome to part 33 of Trials of Mana. The next boss on the menu is going to be the Benevedon of Light in the desert. Just like with the werewolf in the previous episode, this boss is probably one of the core encounters of this part of the game.
Of these ruins. Who knows what monsters live here?
The Benevedon of Light is nearby. I can tell. Come on!
We have another dungeon to track through, just like the previous episode. Though this one is not quite as long as the previous episodes, there are a lot more switches to flick.
Welcome. I have a wide variety of weapons from you to Peru. You're welcome.
They don't have stuff I can buy anymore. I think I'm caught up. Oh no!
Your weapons are. Come again.
Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Anyway, there is a bit of a puzzly type element to this dungeon. Even though it's not that complicated, you just have to press these crystals from blue to red. They'll do things like unflood an area, opening a door, or maybe just moving some tiles over. We have some new enemies. Quote unquote new. We have the Siren and we have the Magic Tesla. The Magic Tesla does a weird thing to where your maximum health bar is depleted. Let's say Tyran has 1,200 health. That Spin Dance could cut it down to 900, maybe even 800. And honestly, I don't see the point of that attack. It's kind of useless. The Siren is your average Harpy enemy. They're not really that dangerous compared to the others. There are also Silver Knight enemies, which are like swordsters. They're tanky and powerful, but enough hits will knock them over. I ain't got time for this shit. Duran is too powerful. He's way too powerful for this game. He may not be powerful for the Silver Knight though. Oh, the Silver Knight from hell. These bulky ass creatures. Angela? There's no need to go Rambo, he's already dead! He just wasted the level 3 special hot shot on thin air. It's actually my favorite move in the game. If you're aiming at a boss's weak point with that thing, that's a quarter, maybe even half the boss's health bar down. The Marm Portals, we've seen these things earlier. They attack with their tongues and they have loosened beams, which at this point in the game don't really do that much damage. I stand corrected. Reese, what the hell? You're supposed to be the tank of the group. You're wearing all that armor! And before you ask, Darkside Reese is pretty much just as skimpy, if not skimpier than Angela. Darkside Angela, that is. But I do like the design of the outfit. It does look badass. Especially the wolf scarf. Kind of reminds me of something you would see from Conan the Barbarian. Speaking of Conan the Barbarian, I would like to see an actual Conan game get released. That's not an MMO, that I gotta clarify that. I want an actual single-player Conan game. And you could, well, I'm kind of tired of the Dark Souls formula, but you can make it sort of like a Dark Souls game. You know, Conan was never an agile character, so you can make him more like a brick that just wrecks things. I would not mind that at all. I didn't know you can talk over yourself, Reese. What is this, Sonic Adventure 2? Oh shoot, troublemaker. Oh cool, we just got the Light Gazer's Ring. I don't equip it because it's more situational, but it does reduce light damage. There we go. Now we can cross that path. Let's see what's in here. 2 honey elixirs, that'll do. Those always come in handy for bosses. Now let's go back upstairs and go to the left from here.
work together to defeat this threat. Okay.
Watch out for that Lucent Beam. Apparently that's a super dangerous move. Or at least it is to Reese, I don't know. Maybe her light defense is not up to par. Or magic defense in general. That's actually where Angela shines. Well, Charlotte more so than Angela, but Angela's also got some pretty good defense when it comes to magic too. All the other characters, yeah, they'll probably get cut in half by a light beam if they're not careful. Oh, that was a jump scare and a half. That guy was just chilling there.
I think we're getting stronger.
What was their first clue? Anyway, here's Little Cactus. He's just sitting out in the open again. That hiding spot, if you could call it that, is just another gimme. Anyway, we got 2 more finds before we get the prize. And that prize is more items will be available at the night market and training points will be half off. Which is not a bad trade-off, but I never go to the night market anymore, so shit.
It would be a shame to destroy these solemn ruins.
Here's the next glyph we need to touch in order to make a bridge up ahead. This will make for a pretty cool puzzle dungeon if the puzzles, quote unquote, were a bit more complex. And also if the area was a bit longer. Which unfortunately is not. We're already about to circle back around to the beginning of the palace. Again, this area is not bad, I just wish it was a bit longer, that's all.
Clear your way. Leave it to me.
That's my attempt at a stealth kill in a game where you can't stealth kill people. Nice.
Okay.
One thing I forgot to mention is that the Teslas have a special move called Flash. That does tremendous damage to anyone that's caught in the area of effect. As well as shine that really obnoxious light on the screen. You do not want to play this in a dark room. At least with these guys around, they can fuck you up.
It's the enemy.
Crosscut.
Power to you. Energy is amazing. Don't keep me waiting.
Looks like we made it full circle, but before we can enter the boss, we need to open the gate first. And before we can open the gate, you gotta find Little Cactus, who is around here somewhere. This Little Cactus hidey hole is immediately better than the previous one, where he was just sitting out in the open. Little Cactus has stepped up his game. Now that I leveled up a couple of times, I want to get Reese a special ability. Put points into Reese's intelligence, and if you're a Fanatist, the promoted class I am, she'll learn the Freya summon. Each promoted level 3 class summon will be different from the others, and probably even more powerful than the others too. Freya, the war goddess, for example, can actually shrink enemies. That is if she doesn't kill them first, which she probably will. That's how overpowered she is. Angela and Duran, well, business as usual. If you see an ability you want, just put points into that stat. I do want Angela's Ancient Curse though, so I'm gonna have to put a lot of points into intelligence. You got more Mystery Siege just in case you want to change your class, which I don't at the moment because I'm the class I want to be. This version of the game is very lenient on which party members and which class you want to be. It wasn't quite as easy in the original game because everything's on a 2D plane and the enemies hit harder and everything's all stiff. But here, no such problem. Everything's balanced out to where you can actually deal with the situation any way you want. Still don't know why the day and night cycles are like that. It can't even transition seamlessly into night or day. It has to tell you. Or even if it does have to tell you, can it just be on the side of the screen where it doesn't even have to pause the game or something? Wait, like, what is that? Oh, that was Freya in action. And she just transformed the enemy so I can kill them in one hit now. Freya is probably the most broken summon for Reese. You can't even make this stuff up. I mean, she just freaking decimated them. Anyway, it's time for the boss of this area, and this guy is somewhat easy, but he's also kind of challenging too at the same time. But he's got a cool design, I'll give it that much. Magic Wind. Oh no, this is one of Duran's light side moves. And the move sucks. I mean, it's awesome when Duran uses it, but if the Silver Knight uses it...
Get out of this confusing old city so I can fight it. Benevedon of light, huh? I'm gonna squash that eye of yours.
No eye injuries, please. I just got done playing Dead Space. Anyway, the Benevedon of Light, the Light Gazer, creative name there, he's allergic to darkness. So if Angela has any dark abilities, which she should at this point, use it and use it well. Duran in certain promotions, mainly his darker classes, can also use dark magic. You want to keep on the offensive. Light Gazer mainly just bounces around the room and tries to jump on you. He thinks this is Mario and you're Goombas. The weak point of this boss is, fortunately, the eyes. Oh god, this is hurting me looking at it. I think now's the time to bring out the Dark Saber for Duran.
Power of darkness, Shade. Dark Saber.
Oh, you bastard. I forgot the boss casts Holy Saber on you. The boss was like, yeah, no, now your sword strikes are gonna heal me. Thanks. But at least it was cast on Angela, where she doesn't really do that much damage with her sword strikes anyway. Here's the Super Ultra attack for the boss where you have to drain its blue health bar before it finishes charging up. Just know that the boss is still moving and jumping around as he's charging up. This boss fight is pretty good with Angela and Duran since they can bounce off each other with their dark magic. Angela being the dark sniper she is, and Duran supporting the party with his saber skills. Oh no, I'm a Moogle! That's the closest you'll get to a Final Fantasy reference in this game. Having a Moogle status ailment will make the character completely defenseless. You want to clear that off as soon as you can.
Power of darkness, Shade. Crosscut!
Allow me. Of light!
That teleport really saved your ass now, did it? Or your eyeballs. You don't have an ass. Just a couple more hits to go.
Take this!
Only one monster is left. The Benevedon of Darkness. This is it! But we don't know where the Darkstone is.
Yeah, but if we don't do anything about it, then Benevedon is just gonna get more powerful. Plus, this equipment ain't gonna last me forever.
Oh! Did not that merchant Josephine mention a place called Peta with good equipment? We should go there and regroup.
Sweet, our destination is set then. Stay tuned for the next part where we face the final Benevedon. We are getting closer and closer to the end of this game. I'll see you guys then.
She said that the ancient capital was west of Buka Island.
First, we should see to our weaponry. Then we should ask the people we find in Peta for information. Perhaps they can tell us about the Darkstone.